Why is rice so expensive in a country that produces the most in Africa?
1 kg of rice costs around 555 naira, and a year later you need around 1,600 naira.
At that time, bag of rice is 20,000, but now bag of rice is more than 65,000.
Nigeria is the highest producer of rice in Africa, and thanks to thousands of hardworking local farmers like this.
To the end of this farm, it's more than 50 kilometers. When you walk more than 50 kilometers, how will you imagine the plantation acres?
This is Kabir Muhammed, a Nigerian local farmer who has dedicated decades of his life after graduating with no job to perfecting rice farming in Kano, Nigeria.
Here is my farm, producing rice for more than 12 years. I graduated since 2011. Farming is the best way to survive. It's the best way in terms of business.
In this video, Kabir shares insight on why rice has become so expensive in a country that produces the majority of African rice. He also walks us through the simple yet traditional ways you can grow rice to help solve food production issues, not just in Nigeria, but across the continent.
I mean, you can farm rice everywhere. Any nation who cannot eat herself, there is problem.
A little bit of background stories. Nigeria leads Africa in rice production, accounting for 70% of continent supply. The country has seen 70% growth in rice production over the last decade, reaching a total output of 4.89 million metric tons in recent years. Yet, despite the massive production, prices have tripled, and that made me to travel to the heart of the Nigerian rice producing region to get some answers. That's where I met Kabir Muhammed, a young Nigerian farmer in Kano who has spent his entire postgraduate life farming rice. So let's get into the show. For more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I will bring more amazing entrepreneurship and travel videos.
Positioned in one of Nigeria's most commercial cities, Kano, northwest Nigeria.
Okay, welcome guys. This is somewhere in Kano, one of the regions that they produce rice most in Nigeria. So, and I'm in Gezawa, like Minjibri, like I'm in Minjibri, one of the regions that produce a lot of the rice that we eat in the whole of Nigeria. And with me here is a farmer, a rice farmer. So now I want to ask him some few questions and also should tell us around his farm, how plants is done and everything. I will not talk much about it. Let me ask him. So sir, please, can you tell us about you?
So my name is Kabir Muhammed Minjibri.
Okay.
I was indigenous of Minjibri local government. I was cultivating rice for more than 12 years.
More than 12 years.
More than 12 years. Right from when I graduated from Bahrain University in 2011, and I started producing rice.
Wow.
Right.
So what motivated you to start rice planting?
Yes, due to the situation we are in now, you know that government, everything you say government, you cannot, government cannot provide anything you want. You have to want to start by yourself. Produce yourself, motivate yourself, engage yourself in each and every aspect of life so that you can stand on your own.
Okay. So that's what motivates you to start doing your own plant. And you have owned this farm for like how long now? Like you started this farm like for how long?
Yes, I own this farm right from my father.
How do you plant it? How is the planting position like? How is the planting process like?
This one is the seed.
Okay.
This is the seed.
Oh, this is the seed of rice.
This is the seed of the rice.
Okay.
So
this is what we plant.
It's two ways.
Okay.
It's either to plant it directly or to plant it. When you plant it, at least it will take 2 to 3 weeks. Then you go and apply fertilizer on it. When it goes to at least 5 weeks, you can go and remove it. Okay. Then you start this thing, plant it. Transplanting it. Here is the rice.
Okay, here is the rice.
Look at it.
Oh, this one is like how many months now?
This one is almost 3+ months.
3+ months.
Yes.
Okay. From this size now, when it's done?
When you just use sickle and cut this place.
Okay.
And use a drum and beat it like this.
Okay, to the rice.
Yes. But in modern farming, we have an engine.
Engine. Okay.
When you cut it, the engine you cut it by itself and thresh it.
Okay. Wow. How come that Kano is the largest producer of like plantation of rice?
Plantation of the rice. Because when you compare this thing, the temperature we have and the climatic change we have in Nigeria. Here in Kano, we have high temperature in almost in the part of the country.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the highest temperature.
Okay.
So rice need temperature so that when it comes to production, it will produce, it will yield higher than other part of the country. Yes.
Wow.
Northern Nigeria, our rainy season is too short compared to southern part of Nigeria. Our rainy season is almost only 3 months. So if you plant a rice that take past this thing, you will end up watering the rice.
So now I see the reason why they say Kano produce the most, because see the farm almost everywhere rice. All this place is rice.
Look at it.
Everywhere like this is
And
rice.
this one is almost a little compared to
One inside.
as long as you can go almost 50 kilometers this way
50 kilometers. Everything
before
is
you
rice.
end the all here.
Rice.
50 kilometers, more than 50 kilometers.
Wow. So this one will be how many acres now, for example?
You
don't
this
know.
one I don't know.
But
I
in
don't know.
your head, if you want to say it.
I don't know.
Wow.
Look at it. When you walk more than 50 kilometers, how will you imagine
The plantation.
the plantation
land,
acres?
acres.
Yes. This one and this one, this one and this one is 1 acre.
1 acre.
It's 1 acre.
All of it is 1 acre.
All of you. This
So-
four plots.
So you now do it into 4.
You cut it into 4, depending on the place. Look at this place. This place, we planted the dry season rice late.
Okay.
We plant it late, then you cut it late.
Okay.
That way you plant this one. When you see this one is smaller than this one.
Okay.
We plant this one at the same time.
How many bag of rice can somebody see from this?
It depending on the way you prepare the rice.
Okay.
If at least, take for instance for yourself. In normal sense, you have to eat 3 times a day. First, after clearing the site, when you clear the site, apply herbicide, then plant the rice.
Okay.
When you plant the rice, after 1 week or 2 weeks, then apply NPK fertilizer
Okay.
on it. Then after a month, then you add another fertilizer, that is NPK again.
Okay.
Then this NPK is used to nurse the rice.
The rice. Okay.
Then after second application, then you apply urea.
Okay.
That urea will energize the rice to grow faster. Then if you do it this way, you can earn what you want to earn. But if you apply only once
That's right.
or twice, you
Not enough.
cannot be enough. It cannot be enough to produce what you want.
Okay.
So if, take for instance, if I'm going to apply 3 times fertilizer here, I can have, let's say, 3 bags.
Of rice.
Let's say 3 bags. If you apply fertilizer once or 2, you can end off of 1 bag.
1 bag.
1 bag.
Okay.
So this is
way
the
you
difference.
treat it.
The way you treat it, the way you earn it, or the way you get it.
Okay, I understand. So in this, for example now, with this small one now, this one that's demarcated now, I can see how many bags of rice if I plant it.
If you plant this one and do it the way it is, you can have this only this place, you can have 2 to 3 bags of rice.
Wow, 3 bags of rice.
Yes. It's the situation whereby if you plant rice, you can only apply takis, this thing,
Not once.
fertilizer once
And it will grow well.
and go well. And the situation whereby this place, if you apply fertilizer here. Even if you apply it 10 times, you cannot get what you want. Down.
Okay.
Put your leg here. Put your leg.
Let's put my leg inside.
Yes, put your leg. What do you feel?
It's deep.
No. In terms of temperature.
Temperature, okay, the up is hot.
The temperature is very high.
It's high, yes.
So this water,
Yeah.
if the water is cool,
Mm-hmm.
and the rice will be like this one.
Okay.
And we have the climatic change in this place.
Okay.
The soil, this soil is not good in farming rice. Only this place. Look at it.
Wow.
Look at it. It's not good in farming rice.
The soil is not
The
good
soil
for
is
farming.
not good in farming rice. When compared to this one.
Okay. Like it.
Yes.
Ah, the water is warm. The water here is.
So what are the compare this and this?
I think this is better.
This one is better.
Because
Look at the situation where rice is.
Okay.
Look at it and look at this one.
That means I don't like.
Compare and contrast in the place.
Wow. So is it related to why the cost of rice is so high, or why is it that price of rice is always cost, especially in Nigeria? What's it?
The bag of rice will continue be cost because the situation we are in Nigeria. As a farmer, before we are buying the bag of fertilizer at the rate of 10,000.
Wow.
10,000. Now we are buying fertilizer at the rate of 45,000. Then, and the last year we buy 10,000. Now we are buying it 45,000.
And that's what determines.
This will determine the quality of the rice. This will determine what the rice goes. Then the second one, Katsina State is the largest producer of the rice in terms of Northwest. Katsina State.
Okay.
This banditry situation affects the rice production and maize. So that is why that rice will continue cost unless otherwise.
Wow. Man, so what's the solution? What the solution do you think?
The solution is that when this banditry ends, we will continue. When we have peace in Nigeria, everything will be peace. When we have peace, everything will be normal.
Wow. If there's peace in Nigeria,
if there is peace, everything will be normal.
So insecurity is causing a lot of things.
Yes. This is local channel we made.
Okay.
We produce this channel from the water source over there.
Okay.
So that once it's come to
when there's drought.
Drought.
Okay.
Then we use our engine, put it over there and water our rice.
Oh, you guys have engine that you use?
We have our own engine that we use to water our rice.
Okay.
That is why we produce this.
Is your land that is suitable for rice?
Yes and no.
Like how?
Yes. If I say yes, I mean you can farm rice everywhere.
Okay.
If I say no, you can farm rice in the selected location. This is depending on the type of the rice.
Okay.
We have different type of rice. There is rice, as I said, that produce within 3 months, and there is one produced for more than 4 months. With this rice, you have to look at it. This type of rice, I'm going to plant it upland. This type of rice, I'm going to plant it in lowland. Okay. This is the only two difference: lowland and upland.
What is the difference between lowland and?
Lowland, the watering side of this, where I told you earlier, most of the time the water will be almost over there, yeah. And the rice will be ahead of you. Then most of the time the rice will be 2 to 2.5 meters.
Wow.
Length of the rice.
The length.
And this one is almost
small like this.
Small like
so
this.
This one is lowland.
It's lowland.
Okay, island used to be tall.
Yes.
So what's your advice for people that want to start farming rice?
Yes, it's good. Each and everyone now has to stay on his own. due to the situation we are in Nigeria. Government has a lot to do, and you guys, you have a lot to do. Here in Nigeria, each and every one of us, he is a police officer, he is an army, he is a medical doctor, he is an engineer, he has
You have to have everything.
everything you have to know by yourself.
Because you're on your own.
You are on your own. You have to find the way out. Farming is the best way to survive.
Wow.
It's the best way in terms of business. If you can find yourself in farming, say Alhamdulillah. Because assuming that I have under my care, I'm feeding almost 13 people.
You're not the only one doing all this. People are helping you. You have lot of
No, they are female.
female.
They are female. I'm only male in our family now.
Wow.
I'm farming rice, I'm farming maize, I'm farming millet, I'm farming guinea corn, potato,
Wow.
fefe, beans, groundnut. All this, I have the place where I go and farm it. I cannot eat me alone.
You have to eat with your family and
Yes, I have to buy whatever I want. I was graduated since 2011. I never do government work. I'm farming. I'm say comfortably.
comfortable.
Comfortable.
So, how many people work on this farm, for example?
Which one?
How many people work like this farm? If you are working, like how many people work on it?
Most of the time, you know that I can just go. How much you going to clear this place? Most of the time, one person can do it.
One person.
One person.
Wow. That means it's not that labor intensive. Or is it labor intensive? Like, I mean, a lot of people.
No. The situation we are in now, you want to earn the money that you can at least take at least 70% of his cost.
Okay,
daily
you
cost.
have to reduce the cost. Ah. Life of a farmer. So much.
Thank you.
And
Too.
if people want to, they have land and they want to plant rice, so are you available to help? Do you help people plant their farm, or do you also consult people? Like, what other service do you provide?
You are free to go
Okay.
at any time, at any moment. If I have time, I'll give you all necessary information you need.
So thank you, guys. So I think this is a farm where rice is being planted, like a rice plantation. So from here, what process is rice mill?
This is another aspect of rice.
Okay.
Planting, producing, and milling
Okay. Milling is different.
is different.
Okay. What's important of milling?
Important of milling is to thresh the rice so that you can eat the rice. You cannot eat the rice like the way
Like
it is.
this.
You cannot eat it. But if you take it to the company, they thresh it and mill it, then destoning it, then you take it to your market.
Okay. Now I understand. So guys, in the next video, I'm going to actually visit a rice mill to see how rice is being
Rice.
threshed.
Farming itself and rice producing itself.
Okay. So this is a rice plantation. So from this stage now, I'm going to take you guys in the next video into a rice farming production here in Kano, Nigeria. So yeah, you will see how the process, how it is done, how we'll be able to like consume the final consumption. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
For more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I open more amazing entrepreneurship and travel videos.